Okay, so today we will learn laws of exponents. So there are two laws, basic laws which we follow. Okay, so what are those laws? First of all, a raised to the power m, a be any integer, into similar integer raised to the power n. That means if two integers, similar integers, when they are multiplied, their powers get added. It will be, okay, what I mean by this is, say if I have an integer 2 which is raised to the power 2 and I want to multiply it to another integer 2 which is raised to the power of 10. Okay, so what will be the law? What does the law say? That we will add both the powers together. And now we can solve this. So this will be equals to 2 to the power 12. Okay, so first law is clear. A raised to the power m, if the integer is same, their powers get added. Okay. Similarly, there is one more law which says if I have an integer with the power n, okay, and I want to divide it with another integer, same integer with different power, then I can subtract both the powers. Okay, what I mean by this is, say I have an integer 2 raised to the power 7 and I want to divide it by 2 raised to the power 5. Okay, so this can be written as 2 to the power 7 by 2 to the power 5. Applying this principle, it will be 2 minus 5, which is 2 raised to the power 2. I hope this is clear to you. So, if I have similar integer, if I want to multiply similar integers, their powers get added. If I want to divide similar integer, their powers get subtracted. Okay? Okay, so what we have learned so far, these two are the basic principles or basic law of exponents. Apart from this, there are other laws, okay, so which says that if I have an integer raised to the power m, okay, and we have a bracket which is whole is raised to the power n, then when we open it, it will be a raised to the power m into n. What I mean is, if I have an integer 2 which is raised to the power 4 and this whole is raised to the power 2, okay, so when I will open the bracket, when I will remove the bracket, this will become 2, 4 into 2, that is 2 raised to the power 8. So when I will open the bracket, so this will become 4 into 2 by this logic, and 4 2s are 8. So this will 4 2s are 8. Okay, so third law is this. Those three laws we have read so far. A to raised to the power m into a raised to the power n. So because it's a multiply, integers are similar, so we will add both the powers. Similar integer, we have to divide, so we will subtract the powers. When we will open the bracket, if there are two powers, then we will multiply them. Okay, now we will move to the fourth law. Fourth law says that if I have an integer, two integers in a bracket which are raised to a power, say m, so when we will remove the bracket, they will become a to the power m into b to the power m. Okay, what I mean by this is, I have an integer 2, 3 raised to the power m. Okay, this is not 23, so you can say 2 into 3 raised to the power, not m, 2. Okay, when I will remove the bracket, so it will become a is also raised to the power 2 and the other term is also raised to the power 2. Is this clear? So the fourth one which we learned is, if there are integers inside a bracket raised to the power, when we remove the bracket, it will the power will come on each individual integer. Okay, now you have to be careful. This one doesn't mean, okay, so if I have a number, say 12 raised to the power 2, this doesn't mean that I will have this. No, 12 raised to the power 2 is 12 into 12. This one is only if we have 1, 2 to the power 2. We know that these two numbers are not combined, they are different. Then only we will use this formula. Okay. Now the fifth one is similar one for the rational number. One more like this. If I have a fraction, what I will do, this will mean a to the power m by b to the power m. Okay, so example, if I have a number 2 by 3 raised to the power 5, so this will mean that it is 2 to the power 5 upon 3 to the power 5. Okay, so fifth one is this. There is one more, I'll let you know. First of all, let's revise these together. So a to the power, if I have to multiply two numbers, two integers, similar integers which have power to them, when we will add the powers together. If we have to divide, we will subtract them. Whenever we will open the bracket, these two power will multiply. Okay. Fourth one says, if I have two integers, two different integers in a bracket which are raised to the power, any power, so when I will open the bracket, each integer will have that power. Okay. And the fifth one is, here we have multiply, here we have divide. A by b. Okay, so when I will remove the bracket, a will also have the power and b will also have the power. Now the last one. So our last law is, sixth law is, any integer raised to the power 0 is equals to 1. Okay, so very important, any integer, so it can be 100 raised to the power 0 will be 1. If I say 99 raised to the power 0, it will be 1. So any number, any integer raised to the power 0 is equals to 1. So this is your sixth law. So these laws are very important. They will help you throughout. So please learn them, understand them and practice them. If you have any doubt anywhere, please let me know.